What's going on, y'all? Blackout the Rebel. You're on BlackOutTheRebel.com, and this is Rebel Vision. Um, Today's main thesis, or whatever, is going to be Hip Hop Weekly Magazine. The reason why Hip Hop Weekly Magazine is the whole topic of discussion for today's video is because yours truly is one of the featured artists for Coast to Coast, and yeah, I'm just really hyped about that. I'm sorry, I had to do a video about this. Um, I've been going back and forth with Coast to Coast for a little bit now, for a couple of months, um, trying to get a mixtape here and mixtape there and everything like that. I have my website. I have my profile and everything set up there. You can hit me up on there as soon as I get everything fixed and situated on that. But I've been messing with Coast to Coast for a while now. I would say this is probably one of the most major moves I've done with them, in like in history by far. Um, for those of you who don't know which magazine I'm talking about or what's on it, I actually have it with me right now, and this is the Hip Hop Weekly magazine that I'm talking about. It has Rihanna and it has Usher for whatever reason on the cover, and if you turn to the actual all the way in the back, the last page, you see featured artists. Who was that? Who who could that be? That kind of looks familiar. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be conceited or nothing, but this is just a real big look, and I'm trying to stay humble. I really am. I really am. Don't let this video fool you. Nah, I'm just gonna bring you through the day. Um, Today, what I did was after work, I hit up Brooklyn. Shout out to you, Ma, from Hall of Fame. You know, if anybody doesn't know who Brooklyn is the manager. She runs stuff at Hall of Fame right there on Kali. So I spoke to her for a little bit just to check up on her, just to see how she's doing, because that's my homegirl right there. That's Peoples. I had to throw in a little business in there just to make sure everything is situated for future endeavors. But you know, she asked me what's new. I definitely told her that I should be in the magazine, and I spoke to her. Honestly, she's the one who told me that the magazine was out because I got the email Sunday, and when I went, I guess that Monday to see what if I was in the magazine, it wasn't the right magazine. So I guess they had the old issue. They didn't get the new shipment or whatever. So I spoke to her and I was like, yeah, she was like, I'm on Hip Hop Weekly, blah blah blah. She was like, okay, well, what's on it? Which one is it? Excuse me. I told her that it was the one with Rihanna and blah blah blah. She was like, oh yeah, that one's out already. I was like, it's funny because I didn't even like I said, I guess they didn't get the right shipment at that store, whatever. But I bought the one at the bus terminal right there, went across the street, came back, sure enough, there I was. So me and her was the first, like I was with her the first time I ever looked inside a magazine and actually saw my own picture or whatever. So big shout outs to her for that. Um, I gave her a copy, and I told her I was gonna sign it for her next time I'm there and everything like that. Um, I got home, told my mom's the big news. She was this close to crying, this close, and that means a lot to me because she's seen me from times where I wasn't about something to I'm doing everything. So it was a little touching, to be honest. It was, and she's just really proud of me. I'm happy I can get that back. And it was times when I didn't, so that's always a good feeling. Um, I ran downstairs. I told my dad. He saw the picture. He was like, "Whoa!" Gave me dap and everything. I was just like, "Yo, this is what's up. This is cool." You know, it's the same thing with my father. Like, it's a good thing. It's good to see that I'm making them proud and that they're happy for me, and stuff like and they're happy with me and everything like that. And he was giving me some nice encouraging words and everything. And we just spoke and just chill, hung out, watched the Celtics lose. They're out now officially, but that's neither here nor there. So I think the biggest moment out of this whole situation had to be when I came in the room to speak to my mother. She was already on the phone with my sister, and my sister, of course, she was with it. She was hyped. She was happy for me and everything. But I think what stood out the most had to have been my nephew Jaron. my oldest nephew, Jaren. This guy, I don't know. Um, he really does look up to me, and it means a lot. So you know, when it comes to my music and it just comes to everything that I do as an artist and just as a person, I try to keep him and his brother and sister in mind because I'm trying to like whether I like it or not, I'm setting an example for them. Because I mean, of course they have their parents and of course they have my parents, but I'm the closest to their age, so I've been there and I'm actually still there in some situations, so I kind of understand what they're going through a little bit better, and I'm able to play the uncle role, and stuff like that. But when it came to him, he was just so hyped and hyper for me. He was like, "Oh, that's great! I can't believe it! I'm gonna tell all my friends. I'm gonna tell all my teachers." I was just like, "Wow, this is popping. This is what's up." And it's really funny because I've been hearing good things about him from my mom, and the teacher's been telling my mom that he's been doing good. So I was like, you know what, I got a couple of dollars to spend. Let me congratulate him. Let me celebrate him. So I was on the phone with him. This is a good time to let him know. I was like, hey, listen, I got some news. I've been hearing good things about you lately. So I was thinking about running to the store one of these days that I have off. I was gonna get you a Thor toy. Thor just came out and everything like that. I'm sure he would love it. He was this kid. When I tell you, he has so much heart. He didn't care that he was getting a new toy. He cared that his uncle is in a magazine, and I was just like, wow. I straight up told him, I was like, yo, you been good? I got you. I'm gonna get you this toy. So he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I can't believe that you're in a magazine. I was just like, damn. I'm starting not to be able to believe it either. I was just like, I was really blown away by that. I love both my nephews and I love my niece, but Jaron, he really looks up to me and it means a lot. So you know, this is really a real good day. Really productive. A lot of things got done. Besides that, I actually handled a lot of business earlier today, just getting my songs together, situated, everything for tomorrow. Actually, while we're on the topic of tomorrow, um, Must Rebel TV episode 15 will be airing, I believe, at 4 o'clock possibly. Um, it's a little shaky because I have work, so that's why it's not going to be at the usual time, 12 noon. So I'm gonna try to shake it, dip out of work early, handle this, and come to the studio. Um, yeah, it should be about 4 to maybe 7 p.m. We're gonna see if you can tighten it up a little bit because people got stuff they got to do. They want to get home to the families, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's gonna be the full episode that I usually bring y'all, but we're gonna see what happens. Definitely a lot of business has to be taken care of, so we might cut it short just for that alone. But it's been a week since you guys seen me do Must Rebel TV. That's why I threw up the other song. I don't know if you guys noticed. Um, for Rebel Thursday, what I wanted to do was have two songs for Rebel Thursday. Just to kind of make up for Must Rebel TV not being on air last week because I had to handle some things. Um, what I had to handle was the mixtape, the copyrights and everything like that, and the interview, which all went very well. You'll be seeing footage for that and everything like that very soon. Um, so yeah, this one I want to get. I have the songs. I got like at least 8 ready to roll. It just in the chamber, ready to go. But like I said, the time frame, and also we got more business to discuss. We might not do a full episode. We might. I might not even do one at all, because depending on what my boss says, I don't know. But just to inform y'all, Must Rebel TV should be possibly airing at 4 p.m. tomorrow. That's Thursday, March, May 12th. Um, in other news, yeah, I'm actually speaking to Money Follows Me. That's his name on Twitter. I'm trying to get down on his magazine. Just see what's going on with that. Just definitely just staying moving, just staying positive. It's been a really good day. Shout out to everybody who's supporting me and everything like that. My big cousin Split, it's his birthday tonight. Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday. It's not until Friday, but whatever. Gets an early happy birthday. If you want to hang out with me and my big cousin Split Screen, we're gonna be at Petron Lounge tonight. That's in Long Island City. Um, what else? That's pretty much it. Just give y'all an update on what's been going on. Um, I'm gonna be ending this one now. This is Blackout the Rebel, Rebel Vision. I'm gonna ask that y'all all stay rebellious. Make sure you pick up Hip Hop Weekly magazine. This issue with me on it, featured, and that's it. I'm out. I'm gonna go work out, do some more business with this music stuff, and I'm gonna hit y'all later. One.